What is white supremacy? According to Google, it is the belief that white people or the white race is superior to all other races. That is a very basic definition of white supremacy, although white supremacy is a very complex and complicated topic. White supremacy's origins or root causes can be traced back to the 18th or even the 17th century. And to understand white supremacy, it's really important to understand its history, where we can find the root causes of it. White supremacy can be understood by first understanding the slavery and dispossession that laid its foundation. Europe's colonization of Africa and the New World went from Columbus's arrival until the Civil War. Some 13 million Africans and some 5 million Native Americans were forced to build and cultivate a society extolling liberty and justice for all. According to an historian, Gerald Horne, the 17th century was an era when the roots of white supremacy and slavery became tangled into a complex history involving war and revolt. In present day, several public policies are promoting white nationalism and white supremacy. President Trump's administration policies reflect his white nationalistic rhetoric. After President Trump's inauguration in 2017, the administration instituted the first iteration of the Muslim travel ban, barring Muslims from Muslim-majority countries. In 2017 and 2018, his administration ended TPS (temporary protected status) for non-citizens from El Salvador, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Sudan. DACA (Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals Program), which has 94% of recipients as Latino, has also been rescinded. The manifesto of the white supremacists who attacked two mosques in New Zealand called Trump a symbol of white power. So as my first civic action, I made a website to spread awareness, say no to white supremacy. This is the history page. This is the Ku Klux Klan. It basically goes through how white supremacy rose to power and why it is at its peak in present day. This is the hate crime records page. It takes you through all the years of the record and contains all the attacks by white supremacists. This is the media's bias page, because I believe the media has a role to play in the rise of white supremacy. This is the rise of white supremacy, basically talking about the recent attacks.
Do you think white supremacy is a problem in this community or in America in general?
Maybe not in America in general, but in exclusive parts of the country, yeah.
I think it's gotten a lot better than it used to be, but I do still think in some parts of the country that it's still a problem.
Community in society?
Yes, it is very much so. I think we all bleed red blood. We all should get along. It doesn't matter what color we are, what nationality. It really doesn't matter.
I do think it's a problem because you find that a lot of our last generation was racist and it's only getting a bit better, but not fast enough.
Most people interviewed thought of white supremacy as a small problem or a problem that is getting fixed over time, but unfortunately statistics show otherwise. From 2009 through 2018, white supremacist attacks accounted for 73% of such killings, according to ADL. The number of fatalities in 2018 were 35% higher than the number of fatalities in 2017 by white supremacists. To solve white supremacy, the discriminatory and racist policies should be eliminated. Another solution could be to pursue and publicize equal protection claims. Equal protection litigation can frame public dialogues and promote extrajudicial political change. Highlighting equal protection claim can focus public attention on core values. It can also de-emphasize narratives promoted by white supremacists. Asserting equal protection claim can allow litigants to promote constitutional framework in the law that courts may recognize and will strike down any unconstitutional and racial bias.